Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. Damn, Kane, you done kill Abel. Unbalanced land, trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might get all up.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington football team. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they work this run upfield across the 45. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defense in front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
Derrick Henry. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
Push him back. Push him back.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
It's our time. It's our time. Mike, check. 59. Check 59.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 26.
1st and 10.
The 3rd down conversion is successful. Give him 12 yards that time.
Mike 59. Let him know. Buffalo 18. 59's Mike.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Watch the run. 47's the mic, boys. 47. Check, 47.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Open man is Denzel Mims.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk to the 45. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Take you to school. 47 Mike. 47 Mike. Mike. 60. Mike's 47. Mike's 47.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
47's the mic. 47's the mic.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A gain of 5.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Come on.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. A defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
Scared.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10.
You're all mine. You're all mine, baby.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. On the counter, it's Henry. And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense Gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. Third down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
Let's go now. Mike, Panther 60. Panther 60. Dragon 60. Mike 4. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Running it with a fullback Burton. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at my coach. Why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
Dallas.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Let's get off the field, D.
They're going to look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Cowboys 7, Washington nothing.
47, Mike. Mike 47. Coming this way. Coming this way. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Mike's 47. Mike's 47.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
Touchdown, Dallas.
A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From way up at the 23. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster, and he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. 3 down. Check.
On second and goal, here's the option.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6.
It's a loss of 4.
That second down play nets a -4.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Flush to his right. He can run. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. It's their quarterback. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And Washington able to make this a close game again.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Flare. Tight dog.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rolling to his right. Able to connect with Mims. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to throw here. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes.
Complete to
13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
I know a retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissue.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second
The
and
goal
a
for
yard.
any offense versus a zone defense,
32-yard line.
find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he'll go down at the 28.
84.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
47 is the mic. 47. Three buzz.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
And it's third down.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11 on 2nd down now. It's Henry, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Mike 59. Exit, exit. Warrior 17. 59's Mike, 59's Mike. Check, check.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. He's going to field this at the 4. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Here's 2nd and 8. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now 3rd down is looming, a pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Crunch time, defense. Hey, check, Mike.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw, eluding the pressure right. Open man is Westbrook, complete. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final. Timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
18 Cardinal. 6 man. Check curls, check curls, check curls. Mike's 47. Mike's 47. You don't want none of that. Get it. Pick up the ball. 47's the Mike. 47's the Mike. Tackles. 47's the Mike. 47's the Mike.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
It's 2nd down.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The 2nd down pass intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option.
This is out quickly to the right. So they decline it as that will bring up 4.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
1st and 10.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They begin with Henry. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3. 3 yards on the pickup there, and they've got it back to 3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
hits his tight end, Ebron. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. That's a third down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Mike 7, you got nothing today. You got nothing. Mike 7.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to put from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Kill. Turn it up. Kill.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
48-yard line.
2nd and 11. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson.
The pass.
It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
Pick it up, guys.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
I'm coming after you.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Check 59.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Cowboys' 37-yard line.
Check 13. 60 Bison. 60.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They'll look to throw here.
Let's go, D.
He may try and run for this. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll set up a throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 24. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Intercepted by the Cowboys. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one goes for 24 yards. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. He'll drop to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10, the 40, he's at the 30, and a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down, told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up, I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Hey, 4 down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's complete to Davis. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The catch and run good for 18 and a first down.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up the first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Mike 4. I'm not ready.
They'll run it again with Henry. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to make it 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Dancing to, and he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
Cowboys.
Now a handoff looking right. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
He's brought down
just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll look to throw.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is going to be intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And this is caught at the 8 and brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. First target, first catch, and a first down. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On second down, here's Henry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on what could be a pivotal third and goal now in a tie ball game. Forced out to his, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Their mobile, agile quarterback with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year.
And Washington has taken the lead.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes this Washington 21. Cowboys 14.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was hoping to get that to John Hightower, and that'll bring up second down.
It's second down and 10.
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
And it's third down.
Back to throw. Steps away to his left. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down taken this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't have it up checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. This is brought in by Gibson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. He will not be able to bring it back. My goodness, what a bizarre ending. The kind of decision that could get a quarterback released before he gets back to the locker room. But fortunately for him and his crew, the ball game is over.
Washington 21.
Well, Charles, exciting to the very end. That's what we just saw in this game. Final play there, had it in the red zone. But anytime you're outside of the 10, that's tough. Trying to draw up a final play to get in, and they couldn't do it.
It certainly is. So what they were looking for was, extra time. It's not FIFA soccer, right? Where you get a little bit extra, and you get a chance to run a couple more plays and maybe get closer and take that last shot into the end zone.
So for Washington, they at least get the win here to earn a split of their first 2 home games. And they'll get another home game next week as the Eagles will come to town. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll get a home date next week against the Minnesota Vikings. So for our entire